Zondag die africhter van die OP en dan die twee bestuurders, Wally Walters wat al 'n instelling hier in Transvaal geword het en Pieter Zemke.
En nog 'n interessantheid daar, Jan, is dat albei afrigters het provinsiale rugby gespeel op skrimskakel. Pieter Zemke weet ons baie goeie diens vir die Oostelike provinsie.
And just listen to the roar. Referee Fred Berger. Not a great referee. He's been getting a lot of stick in the newspapers. Apparently Northern Transvaal not too happy with him. That's sad. Highly respected by the players. Cooper Smallman, Anton Diedrichs, the linesman. That's going to be EP to kick off. Young Henry LaRue, and what a smashing game he had in the semi-finals. 20 points, including that lovely try. Andre Vandenberg. And just the back shot of Adrie Geldenhuis with his long hair this year. Used police force haircut. So 35 minutes aside, with of course halfway through each half that water break. Let's hope for a cracking game. Key could be, of course, Transvaal's place kicking. And EP hanging that ball high. And that's a mistake. Henry LaRue giving his forwards a target to get stuck into Transvaal straight away, putting it long and a chance for Transvaal.
Kom nader. Kom nader. Kom nader.
To bang the ball into the corner. There's Garthright having that little look up into the corner. Let's see if he tries that kick again. Well, he gave it to Chris Castleman to do the same. He just put it the wrong side of the corner flag. But from that kickoff, poor kickoff, the initiative with Transvaal. That's why it's so vital for those kickoffs to be good. And Yanni Briet with his headband got a nasty gash in the semi-final. There's Francois Pinard back in the side. That's good driving, good quick ball. Right, Castleman going a little bit across field. Yanni Briet covering tremendously. That's exactly what Transvaal didn't want to have. Loose ball hacked through by EP. Came about there, one great ball, Transvaal. You could see the backline move was always drifting across the field. And even with the extra man, EP able to tackle. So Henry LaRue, he kicked beautifully a couple of weeks ago in the semi-final. Let's see if the magic's with him. Well, not with that one. And that's a bad miss. Let's see what that does to his confidence. Big Tritter, all 6'5" of him. There's a lovely hanging kick. Gave us forward the chance to get under it. KP van der Merwe was there. Good ball by Eastern Province. And they're moving it. A nice little chip ahead by Rion Potgieter. Man who came from Northern Free State. Certainly is fulfilling a lot of his early promise.
Alsjeblieft, meter distansie. Gaan terug. Eerste lyn staan, kom terug.
Well, let's see if EP lift here, knowing that the referee is watching Transvaal for lifting.
Skeef, skrimlyn staan. KP. Wacht. Dus wacht voor die bal. Dus wacht voor die bal. Wacht voor die bal.
Very dangerous situation here. He might well look at that short side.
Ons is te ver van elkaar af. Dit ogenblik, hier voorrijden. Kom nader aan elkaar. Nee. Nog nader.
Craig Richardson.
Nog
His uncle,
nader.
of course, is Danny Feather. And he's right when he knows he's got Eric Knutzer. Very, very good try score. The half wheel is on. That's going to nullify that short side move. And that pass to the Oosthuizen, just forward.
Kom nader aan elkaar alsjeblieft.
Francois Langenberg running early.
Kom nader.
That really was a smashing tackle on Michael Duplessis. And here goes Langenberg. I think it was Garth Wright made the tackle. Toby Oosthuizen, and he loves nothing better to run at backs. To the siege gun boot. Clears the lines. And there's Kubus Moorman.
Ons moet niet zo handhaaf die distantie. Kom terug alsjeblieft. Meter op je spannen.
Ruan van Sale to throw. Again, more scrappy line-out ball.
Aanslaan, scrum, op je bal.
So clearly a lot of work to be done on the line-outs by South African sides and perhaps by referees as well. That's a high ball. Jannie Breed is under it and doesn't take it. Very unusual. James Small kicks to, here goes Oosthuizen again. Oof. Good defensive play by James Small. But at this stage, just compare the Eastern Province rucking to their rucking a couple of weeks ago. We commented then that the heads were high. You could see them standing up straight. Now what? You can hold a cane over them, a metre from the ground, and they're all underneath it. Driving over the ball and certainly causing Transvaal trouble early on. Good driving by Eastern Province. Faithy van der Merwe, another scrappy ball. Heeman takes it. Again, count the number of lineouts in both games we've seen so far that haven't ended up in scrums or penalties. Let's see how Transvaal scrums fares. That's rock solid. Good scrum. That's excellent scrummaging. Transvaal worked a lot at their scrummaging and disappointed after the Natal game. They didn't dominate. Rock solid that time. There's Harry Roberts, a man who played for Scotland B in the defeat in Belfast. Now back to clearing for South Africa.
Hij is gevang 5 voor scrum. Weer 5 meter area.
28 minutes to go, 0-0.
Hij is deur 90, ons scrum weer zelfs van zijn bal.
Nee, ons is recht. Ons is recht.
And the Harry Roberts and Barabbas Fenton. To be Oosthuizen. James Small, another of these aggressive runners. So many good wingers around. Ian McDonald needs support to it, but Transvaal forwards are there. Look at the number of big men. Quick ball, that's what they want. They'll move it. Michael Duplessis, and again EP will get the advantage if they can get the ball.
Knock on.
So just look at the tackling in this game. Michael Duplessis there, tackling and driving forward. Again, compare it to the last game, compare it to the play a couple of weeks ago. When somebody gets isolated, it's a split second, the big men are arriving. That's fitness starting to come.
Kom ons breek, ons begin van vooraf.
As Garth Wright, of course, many marvellous games in the Eastern Province jersey, and many marvellous games for Transvaal as well. Good scrum by EP. Let's give the ball away. EP driving again and then moving it. They've got an overlap. Langenberg's in. He's got Kutza outside. Oh, excellent kick by Chipper. The crowd certainly loved that one. The man many felt was the man of the match in the semi-final. We went for Ian MacDonald. Certainly looks like he wants to win it this time. There's Ruan Cancel. Looks like he's got a wee twinge at the back. Plenty of beef there with Brian Hayward. Interesting, Yanni Breed standing at the front of the line-out. That's a very interesting tactic. Tackle Ian MacDonald on Henny LaRue. Now we can see it here. Ian MacDonald, Harry Roberts pressurising. Well, could he have pulled out of it? Judge for yourself. A little bit earlier on, smashing play by Garth Wright, isolated, fought off the big forwards, and kept possession. Again, second service, please. Smashing tackle by Pienaar, Michael Duplessis in there. And really, this line-out interpretation, we say it again, sounds like a stuck record. It's spoiling this game as it spoiled the last one. Castleman slices but finds his touch. But interesting that Yanni Breed moved to the front of that line-out when EP were defending. He played very successfully as a lock in his younger days. Great front of the line-out jumper. Interesting to see if Yanni does that again. Not this time. Here's Oosthuizen again. He's been prominent so far. Good ball, Eastern Province. Quick, clean. Hugo Vanaas is in there. And here goes Knutzer. Bit of space. About 2 weeks ago, EP keen to move that ball, but again drifting across the field, standing a little bit too flat. Transvaal able to defend, but both sides showing a willingness. This game certainly a couple of notches up, a couple of gears up from the last one. And Lappi Slavaskak, he catch as well. First clean catch we've seen. That's a good kick by Castleman. Oh, and Bronkhorst is there. Kita again dancing his way through, trying. Look at the way he's laid it back. And here goes Jacques Duplessis, and watch him go. Oh, plenty of excitement there. Lovely high ball by Castleman. And Philip Bronkhorst, who really takes a delight in knocking down catches. Just mistiming it. An Eastern Province counter-attack. His big Armand Deprier. What a physique he has.
Yeah, what is from the right?
excellent defensive play by Jacques Duplessis. Another monster from Hendrik Tritter. Jacques Duplessis kept it in play. There's Katie van der Merwe. It looks like someone has trodden his boot and he's getting a bit of running repairs.
Kom terug.
Sighiman dropping off the back of the Eastern Province line-out. Duplessis taking the touch kick and finding it. So again, Yanni Brecht penalised for lifting at the back. And let's see it here. And there you can see it.
17, 1-6, 59, 3-1-4.
Good tiding by Barabas Fentu. We talked earlier about the importance of tidying. But EP have it. And sail across the advantage line. Sighiman is there. Here goes Dupree. Excellent tackling by Kasselman. Garthright clear as well. So the most notable feature of the game, apart from the line-out play, has been the driving of Eastern Province. Tackling on both sides good, but the driving over the ball, driving forward from EP, first class. A man injured. I think it's Armand Dupree is injured. Down away to our left. Ref playing on. Here goes Hugo Van Aert. There's men on the outside. Broncos chips through. There's Toby Oosthuizen. Puts a high ball. And it's a good one, dropping outside the 22. Tritter takes it well. It's in touch. So Hugo Van Aert, a little bit lucky with the clearance. And Jacques Duplessis, what a nose for the try line he has. A very, very strange system. Again, you can see the people doing the running repairs while the play is still going on. And back comes Armand Dupree. Abby Kelden is taking well that time. Francois Langerbach, full-back for Eastern Province, looks full of running, but keeps appearing on the outside, drifting across. And one feels what the back line needs is somebody to inject pace, coming hard into the line, against the grain, so to speak, against that drift. Ruan van Zyl tiding at the front. That'll be an EP ball. No, it's not. So Butterfingers at the front.
Op de grond. Ja, op de grond.
So coming up to approaching the first water break, still no score. Certainly no lack of excitement.
Vallen.
And Hendrik Tritter having a go. So here was this line out. It was good tiding. The ball was dropped by EP. And I think somebody went in and flicked it back. So this is like the golfer trying to reach that long par 5 in 2. Hendrik Tritter. It really is an enormous distance, a huge distance he's got to kick. We said it last time, if he kicks it in slow motion, he usually hits them well. He certainly has kicked them from this distance before. Watch the flags. Tritter thought about that long kick, decided to cut back, a nice change of direction. Made it available as well. The important thing was Tritter, having made that break, made the ball available. You can see it was interfered by Oosthuizen on the ground, perhaps a little bit unfortunately. So a second kick at goal, this time a lot closer. And certainly Tritter won't have to reach for it, won't have to put that extra oomph into it. Let's see how he strokes this one. Transvaal deserved. And deserved that Hendrik Tucker got the points. He set it up. That's a much better kickoff. No, it's not a much better kickoff. A little bit unlucky that time. And you can see Garth right there. He knows the rules. He knew that, in fact, while everyone was trotting back, he could have taken a quick line out. Remember a couple of years ago, France scored a try in the first minute against Scotland. But Garth thinking much quicker than the rest of the side. Rock solid scrum again. And Hugo Van Aert pushing it nicely through. Oh, what a lovely shot of Ellis Park. Gives you an idea of the crowd. Perhaps 35,000 here. More Patrick, another penalty. And Vitus Buitendorp there. You can see him with Wally Walters and Dr. France. And they know the lineouts are spoiling this game. That's a fine touch kick. And Francois Langenberg that time using his left foot. Lovely spiral kick. That's great robbing by Adrie Geldenhuys. Here goes Henny Leroux again.
Je is voor die speler. Nee, je is niet opzettelijk, het moet gaan scrum. Het is voor hem.
Johan, wappies, dankie, kijk.
And Henry Tripper's made his first mistake. Chance for Lockenberg again. Chip and chase, he's done it well. Peter Hendricks to Lappies. Labuschagne. Here goes McDonald across the advantage line. The big men must arrive, and they do. And here goes Chutter. Lovely passing by Transvaal. Smallers on the outside. Great counter-attacking by Transvaal. Ran a little bit out of space.
Kom nader, kom closer.
That's great spoiling by Garth Wright. Richardson has a go. And McDonald digs it out. It's Labuschagne. He's got support. The Barabas Venter. Barabas landed on the cameraman's foot. Lucky it was his head. Ian McDonald, our man of the match, the last game that Transvaal played, digging that ball out well. Adrie Geldenhuys doing the tidying. Leroux finds touch. Certainly the second half, more classical play, fewer mistakes coming. Guys going in with the ball coming back on the same side. There's a man who's going to have a difficult season. Katie van der Merwe, last year under the old interpretations, ruled supreme in the middle of that Transvaal line-out. This year having to adjust. And here goes France. So difficult to get him down. Support by Keldenace. And Leroux at the front playing football. And here goes Toby Oosthuizen. Over the top of Yanni Briet. And look at that driving again, all black style rucking. That's terrific stuff.
Offside line.
And that really was super play by Eastern Province. And there's the tackle. It was given offside. But really, why were they offside? They were offside because of the drive by Oosthuizen, Toby Oosthuizen, and the drive by the forwards. The whole loose play driven backwards. When the quick ball was delivered, the Transvaal backs hadn't retreated. That's pressure play. It's out of the All Black book. Although the points might come from a penalty, it was constructive play that brought it about. Now, Henry Leroux's missed an easier one. Let's see how he fares. Just as in the night cricket, each side has got a snappy little jingle. I think even the skeptics would say it's adding to the occasion. The crowd enjoying this game. What a poor kickoff. Another feature of the game has been the poor kickoffs. Think about it, Transvaal should be driving into a target on the touchline. Instead, Eastern Province have got a scrum in the middle of the field, two sides in which to play, with the Transvaal fullback having to defend away to our left. So an easy chance to bring in an extra man. It really is giving the initiative away. But it's been given back with a poor scrum. Castleman is on to Lockenberg. Is it trouble? McDonald is there, the big Pienaar is there. Transvaal must drive it backwards. Francois Langenberg under fierce pressure there. And perhaps can be excused for hanging on to that ball.
Paula.
But didn't Chris Castleman do well there? Put Francois Langenberg under tremendous pressure. And an indication of the fitness of Transvaal was the speed at which Ian McDonald and Francois Pienaar arrived. Rugby is really a game about sides having the initiative and whether they use it or not. Transvaal gave it away on the kick. Eastern Province gave it away with a poor scrum. So a relatively simple kick for Hendrik Trutter. Starting to think about half-time. 5 minutes left. 6 points to 3. Transvaal lead. Much better kickoff. Well taken by Lapis Labuskaghni. And the quality of forward play getting better and better. Here goes McDonald. Across the advantage line. The big men arriving. Transvaal don't mind. McDonald got across that advantage line. The men arrived. Even if the ball doesn't come up, it's a Transvaal scrum. They kept that initiative we talked about. Now room for a short side. Garth is talking to Castleman on the open side. Look at that little glance, If the scrum is good, we might see Garth have a little dabble on this short side. He tried, the ball was held, he's had to retreat. Has to go open. Castleman into empty space, he's made it bounce. And Hugo van Aert was an inch away from glory. Sigheman clears. Again, excellent play by the referee. Allowed the advantage to Eastern Province. Sigheman didn't find touch, and back they come. Garth was looking for the short side. The ball was delayed, and they had to go open. Spectacular play, but at least you can see the thought, you can see the tactics, you can pick them up. A much better game, by far the best game we've seen in this competition this year. Last year, that would have been called a good catch. Guilty as charged. Francois Langenberg certainly using that big left foot. And here we are. Up goes the Scud missile. Doesn't come down. Lapislava Skakby proving the best jumper of the day so far in terms of clean takes. That's excellent. Heads down, driving. And look at Yanni Briet working at the back. And that's good, tight rugby. Good, hard cup rugby. Oh, that's unlucky. Castleman, now this is dangerous. This is what Eastern Province feast on. Here goes Vandenberg, needs support. And watch the speed, he's got Hendricks outside. That is a smashing ball from Yanni Briet. Look at the way he was able to give that ball baseball style, moving at full speed, taking 2 tackles. And just because of his long stride, people do not realize how quick Yanni Briet is. Eastern Province a little bit unlucky there. Ball was poached because, of course, a ruck hadn't formed and the Transvaal player was allowed to play it on the ground. And here's a change. It looks like Yanni Briet has gone to the front again. And there's the result. To Tritter. That's a good kick. Henry Tritter, very creative player indeed. Obvious kick was to kick to the left. Looked right, kicked long. And Transvaal could be working. They know they're very fit. They could be trying to move this big Eastern Province pack around and hope that that will sap their energy and give them an advantage in the second half. Could see some more of that coming in. Oh, what a surprise. A penalty from Alana. And really the crowd jeering quite a lot now. It's becoming a bit of a joke. Looked like 6 of one and half a dozen of the other. 2 out of 3 from Hendrik Trutter. Oh, beautiful kick. And what an effortless kicker he is. Kicked 45 to 50. And really a much better game. Smashing atmosphere. You can feel this crowd crackling. And every time we look at the crowd, there seem to be more people. Just look at that. Look at that there. Night rugby is taking off. They're full of the spirit of rugby, or full of some other spirit, I don't know. What a lovely sight. And certainly the players, nothing really spectacular so far, but the game several notches up on what we've seen so far. 3 penalties for Hendrik Trutter. He'd be in the running for man of the match. And what about Tubi Oosthuizen for Eastern Province? Very prominent indeed. What do you think? Of course, it's all a little bit of a joke, this man of the match we pick. They do get bottles of champagne, which the players all share out. Always difficult. How does a loose head prop get man of the match? How does a winger who receives no ball? But we do it, we think it's fun. That's a nice little stab kick by Castleman. And well taken by Armand Dupree. And there's that EP driving again. Oh, my goodness me. James Small, who's a male model and sometime actor. I think he knew he was going to be pulled back. Risky pass from Michael Duplessis. But what a smashing ruck from Eastern Province. There's that half wheel from Transvaal. And Henry Leroux, it wobbled a little bit, but let's give him the benefit of the doubt. There's Anton Dietrichs, linesman. Gary Roberts to throw. Interesting, he's left-handed, and he stands the wrong way. One would expect a left-hander to stand the other way with his other foot forward. And I think at first, jumpers have a bit of a difficulty with him. And Armand Dupree doing poaching. There's a high ball taken well by Leroux. And here's Michael Duplessis. Cross that advantage line, needs the support. Craig Richardson endearing himself to his pack of forwards. Nice little pat from Knutzer. And that's what that EP pack of forwards need. They're a pack that needs to be nursed. Get the tails up and then just watch the big men run. Now this is of course a problem for Transvaal. Last year they could have guaranteed almost winning their own ball. Bit of a lift, catch by Kefi van der Merwe. Now who knows what's going to happen? Do you let the opposition win it, or do you risk a bad tap down to Garth Wright, 10 metres from your own line? Let's see what happens. They tidied well. And my goodness, didn't Ruan van Zyl put Garth Wright under pressure that time? In fact, a smashing clearance with his left foot in the end. Now, we've seen in the past, Adri Gelden is taking a quick short ball. He'll try and look disinterested, uninterested. Let's see if he takes it and they drive. No.
Spelers was in die lyn staan, toe val hulle terug.
Well, they drop men out. Transvaal slow to react, and a short penalty. Now just keep an eye on Frans Erasmus here. They set up this wedge and he explodes through it. Let's see if they use him. No, they've gone open.
Jy moet die pad van die bal af middag speel.
So Landry van der Berg doesn't agree. Trigger hammers it away. So the initiative given back to Transvaal. What was interesting there, of course, was Landry van der Berg made that drive. He needed people to arrive with him. There was that delay, the temptation to play the ball, to hold on to that ball, too much for him. TVL stays tidying. Sighiman taking hands. Look at that Ipiana. Bet France Erasmus is burrowing in there somewhere. And somebody in that EP8 made that decision. The ball's not coming out. Let's make sure we drive it forward. Let's make sure we get the scrum. Again, Langenberg is standing way to our left on the end of the line. Jacques Duplessis is also standing, hovering somewhere around fly half. Garth Wright has seen it. He's organising defence. Let's see if Jacques Duplessis plays a part here. And there he is, taking it from the scrum half. He's not gone forward, and look at Jacques Duplessis, second bite at it, and look at him driving. The EP men are in behind. They need that ball. And that really was the best bit of EP play we've seen. Jacques Duplessis showing just why he's such a good try scorer. In fact, lost his boot in the process. Taking the ball directly from the scrum half. Langenberg standing way on the outside, indicating they're going to stretch it wide. Padake, good ball by Garth Wright. Langenberg is there. He sliced his kick. Let's see if Yanni Briet canters here. So 2 slice kicks, plenty of excitement. Not good play. Pity Yanni Briet just mishandled that first one. That's a situation where he really is dangerous, running from broken play, running at backs. Another tap, Richardson takes. Here's Rian Portgita, another low centre of gravity man. Stopped by Briet. Andre van der Berg, that's quick ball, short side. And lovely play by Michael Duplessis. Real feature of Michael Duplessis, when you play scrum half to him, whether he's fly half or centre, you've got to keep listening. No matter what happens from broken play, he'll suddenly pop up on the short side, suddenly pop up where he's not expected. That shout comes, you pass, he takes it. That's what happened there.
Scrum line stand. Scrum line up.
So Yanni Briet hasn't opened that cut from last week. But certainly, Michael Duplessis, excellent bit of play.
The ball was caught in the 5-metre area.
Now what happened there was while we were looking at Yanni Briet, they tried a quick throw in, the ball didn't go 5, and the initiative to Transvaal. Let's see this 8-man scrum. There it comes.
Hy's deur 90 selfe bal.
Now in this situation, Yanni Briet, of course, is such an asset. He controls the ball so well at the base of the scrum, makes the scrum half's job a lot easier. There you are. Watch Yanni Briet move it to his right. And that's good defensive play by Transvaal under fierce pressure, keeping control. 28 minutes left, 9-3 Transvaal leading, but Eastern Province putting fierce pressure on. They're tidied by Pienaar. An interesting Transvaal again shunting the Eastern Province pack around the field, kicking, moving them across the field. There's an old tactic of Yanni Briet's many times. When he's convinced of fitness, he would say, keep moving the other side around. Kick to the far touchline. Get the big donkeys moving, and it'll pay dividends at the end. And the Berg in causing trouble. Ian McDonald again done a lot of good tidying up for Transvaal. And that was a smashing clearance by Peter Hendricks. Garth Wright looks like he's taking a wee knock. He has indeed. Cut above the left eye by the looks of it. And it's clear that with these line-out interpretations, scrum halves are going to take knocks like they've never taken before this season. Craig Richardson recovers well. That ball slapped down to his feet with Harry Roberts snapping at him. An awful ball for a scrum half. They've got to look at the ball, and Garth Wright, that looks like a nasty cut indeed. Well, would you stop the fight? That blood will be running down into his eye. And lifting, defying gravity. And there's no point in the crowd blaming Freek Berger. He is whistling as they've been told. Up he goes. And I think even last year that one might have been blown. And Langenberg's mishit that one. Give Henry Tutter a chance to return with interest. He's also hasn't mishit it. Found a good touch. He actually didn't mishit it, but lucky enough to find his touch. Langenberg will be annoyed, so will his captain. A chance to bang that ball into Transvaal territory. Missed touch, the back where they started. And there's Jannie Breed at the front again. And he's trying to stop that low, hard ball to Adrie Geldenhuys. Missed his touch. So it's offside, and Eastern Province might well take that scrum back. Yes, they have. So we commented earlier about the good touch kicking, good line kicking. A couple of mistakes creeping in. So the Transvaal bench looking quite worried. Away to our left, Jacques Duplessis is also hovering around fly half, and one suspects that this time they'll use him as a decoy. Remember, from this side of the field, Garth Wright can't really defend. The other side of the field, of course, he can turn and take the fly half. We saw him do it so well in the first half. That's why Transvaal have got that half wheel on. It's gone too far. It's very difficult for Garth Wright to take the fly half. Be attacking wide, that sloppy passing. And again, that Eastern Province move, they tend to drift across an awful lot. And what that means is the defending side can cover across. One man can, in effect, mark the whole back line. When you run straight, you commit that man to tackle and put away the men outside. The noise here so much, Jannie Breed having to stand out to shout the signals. More shocking ball. And here goes Henny LaRue. What a great break. Stopped by Castleman, but look at those piston legs keeping on going. Eastern Province there. And they'll get that scrum. And Henny LaRue continuing where he left off last week. Another tracking scrum. Now you'll see what I mean on this side of the field. Garth Wright Once the ball has gone to Eastern Province, he can turn and mark the fly half. The rest of the defence will move a man out. It's far more difficult to bring an extra man. And that's why so often on this side of the field, the short side is attacked. And that man, Eric Knutzer, smashing nose for tries. Transvaal under fierce pressure. So leading 9 points to 3, 22 minutes left.
Scrumlijn staan. Ja, bal. We vang die bal in die 5 meter gebied afvoer.
Susan!
Says Garth Wright. Henrik Trutter will probably take this ball with a big clearance boot. That's interesting. Eastern Province kicking the ball at the Transvaal. Not striking for it, kicking, hoping to pick up a deflection. Interesting tactic. Long clearance by Henrik Trutter. Well, is he your man of the match? Interesting, as I said earlier, Toby Oosthuizen and Henrik Trutter vying for it. Garth Wright had a good game. Over to Landry van Berg.
Kom terug alsjeblieft.
18, 14.
Barabas Venter tidying, not for the first time today. Castleman banging it down, and Transvaal coming up in a line. But that's interesting. And that's taking a leaf out of the Western Province book. What they used to do under pressure was simply bang it up the field, and everybody, big men, small men, the lot, would form a line 20 metres back. It meant that a side couldn't really counter-attack against them. So when in doubt, clearance, just bang it up the field if you're in trouble. That's what Transvaal did. They'd worked well. And he breaks. Lappies is there. Here goes Barabas Venter. He's been driven backwards. And Sig Himman loitering with intent. Someone's kicked a beauty. And there goes Broncos. Bjorn van Zyl is picked up. Philip Broncos timing under those high ones is uncanny. Eastern Province running it. But Francois Pina is back. Michael Duplessis playing football, and look who's back covering. Left-footed clearance and 6'4.5". Danny Breert. Terrific stuff. Looks like Francois Pina might be injured. And it looks like he's taken a knock, Francois Pina. He did heroic work there. A quick breakout by Eastern Province. He's there for his speed, and my goodness, didn't he show it. You can see that he's covered right across, and you can see it there. Ooh, he smacked his knee. Smacked his head into the knee. And he'll have a headache tomorrow. Dirty play, just smacked his head into one of his own men. I think it was Kevi van der Merwe. "18 minutes left. We'll soon be having that water break. 9-3, Transvaal leading. No tries, but an excellent game. And Brian Hayward tidying. Here goes Michael Duplessis. He's becoming more and more into this game. Richardson. Keeping that initiative going. Toby Oosthuizen now. What a great game he's had. He really has done well. Work on, and away they go. Toby, it's put to his. Sig Himman is driven backwards, but Eastern Province winning it again. Now they'll swing it. Ooh, and that is a very bad tackle indeed. Well, that was Johan Leroux. Now we'll see it here. Oh my goodness me. And Rian Potgieter picking up the loose board at top speed. And poor old Johan Leroux, for a prop forward, he had no right to be there. And that's loitering with intent. So that is the difference between a high tackle and a dangerous tackle. So a certain 3 points, dare we say it, for Henry Leroux, although he's missed an easy one already today. And this should bring it to 9 points to 6 with 15 minutes left. So Eastern Province have been putting a lot of pressure on, and it's important for them to turn it into points. And Henry Leroux looks like he has pulled something, taking that kick. Henry Leroux didn't turn around, he turned around slowly, and it looks like he's twinged something, taking that kick. I thought for a minute he was disgusted because he put it over, but didn't hit it properly. He's pulled a muscle, he's done something. You can see it from the way he's running, and that would be a tragedy if something happened to him. 9-6, 14 minutes left. Vital for Transvaal to get down into EP territory, and that's what Hendrik Trutte has done. And that's a very good kick. Give them a chance to settle down, to exert some pressure on Eastern Province. This game really is on a knife edge. No tries, not even a sniff of a try, but my goodness, it's been absorbing stuff. Now let's see if Leroux has problems with his dropout. It's gone too far, but he hit it well. Kefi van der Merwe taking the knock. And there goes Ian McDonald. He's over the advantage line. That's good driving by Transvaal. Good ball. And there's James Small coming from the right. We saw him set up a try against Natal that way. So this Yardley Gold Final is certainly providing a lot of entertainment. Night rugby is here to stay. And my goodness, we've got a smashing game here. So Cats whisker the wrong side of the line by Henry Leroux. Again, is it that muscle? He's definitely pulled something. You can see him away, not looking too happy, and let's hope he can run it off. And there's Barabbas Venter. He's won 2 of these tournaments already with Transvaal. And Michael Duplessis settling things down. Well, and Hendrik Trutte doing marvellously well to keep that out and spoils it a little bit with a poor kick. Now let's see if Richardson's going to counter-attack. Excellent play by the scrum half. He's got Ruan van Zyl cut inside Kefi van der Merwe. Michael Duplessis inside. It's a high tackle. Referee playing advantage. Hasn't come quickly.
Sorry. Dus weer een hoofdvat. Koelkast toe alsjeblieft, weer met terug. Koelkast toe voor mij. Palen.
So Johan Leroux, 2 high tackles. This time on Michael Duplessis, and a chance for Eastern Province to draw level. Very important kick. 11 minutes left. There, smashing kick by Henry Leroux, and again he's fallen over. That man has injured something. It could be in his back, happened when he took that kick, that last kick, and it happened again, but my goodness, it didn't affect the kick. And Armand Dupree, big lock, having a smashing game for Eastern Province. He's taken a lamey as well. And he's off the field. Armand Dupree is off. And Martin Mostert is on. Martin Mostert, of course, played for Northern Free State. No stranger to tough situations. But Armand Dupree will be sorely missed. The scrummaging of Eastern Province has been particularly good. 10 minutes left, 9-all. Michael Duplessis taking that drop kick. Henry LaRue injured. James Small will have a go. Pick and chase. It's gone a little bit too far. No, it hasn't. And Richardson clear as well. When those high kick go ahead, it's so important that the ball drops just outside the 22 or drops at the same time as the attackers. Inside the 22, the defender can mark. And here goes Philip Bronkhorst. He needs men on the outside. McDonald is there, got support from Harry Roberts. Transvaal need it quickly. Garthright going short. Yanni Briet is there. James Small, this is pulsating stuff. Now the battle is to go forward in that ruck situation. The crowd are giving him the stick, but that is a good decision by the referee. The ruck formed in that situation. Eastern Province drove it forward. But Yanni Briet took that ball from the short line and as he was being dumped from behind, made it available. What a player he is.
Don't touch the strong.
Half blocked by Pienaar. Keithy's in there. Lappi Slavaskakli working. As well, Pienaar. There's that drive. Yanni Briet right through the middle. And this one is on to move. Trutter's in. Good defense by Eastern Province, up very quickly. But Hendricks is quick, strong. Castleman under pressure here. Risky pass by Pienaar. Duplessis can't get it away. Transvaal have claimed it. They can move it. There's an overlap. Yanni Briet is out there. Can he put Small away? And Sig Hima knew he had to kill the ball there. So somebody has taken a bad knock. And really one questions the wisdom of playing on. There are buddies all over the place here. This looks like something out of the Crimean War. Jacques Duplessis, Yanni Briet in. There's a smashing chip ahead by Henry LaRue. Remember, he's got an injured leg. Sighiman is in there. All about possession at this stage. And look at Sighiman making that available. There's an overlap. There's an overlap for Eastern Province. Can they run it in? Langenberg couldn't put him away. He's under pressure. He must release it.
You're holding the ball.
Now the crowd don't like that one. Transvaal penalised for holding the ball. Turby Oosthuizen has had a smashing game today. And just look at the blood coming out with the water there. Remember, the Man of the Match award it's a bit of fun, really. We award it the player we think is Man of the Match. Always difficult for a tight head prop or a winger who doesn't get the ball to be Man of the Match. Perhaps the flankers, perhaps the halfbacks have an advantage. But I'm sure the players will take it in the spirit in which it's given. Now, Henry LaRue is kicking in pain. It looks like he's pulled something in his hip or perhaps his hamstring. He's kicked 2 with this pain. He knows when he hits it, he's going to get a sharp jet of pain. Perhaps the most important kick of his life. 5 minutes to go, 9-all. He's done it. And let's have a look and see. Perhaps we'll get a look and see the infringement. No, we'll stay live. Points to 9. The excitement is incredible here. Transvaal kicking short this time, giving the big man a target. In Eastern Province, as they've done all day. And there is a sign of experience from Michael du Plessis. Younger players moving it away. He knows the important thing is to keep his side out of penalty range. That's the message he will be passing into his halfbacks. Keep it in the Transvaal half. 4 minutes to go, 12-9. Lapis Lavaskakni, what a great line-out game he has had. There goes Pina. Made it available, Harry Roberts. Sig Himan, another experienced man. He knows what to do. Keep that ball forward. Play it in the 25. Remember, Eastern Province, the only one of the sides not to have won this tournament. 4 minutes to go. They're 3 points ahead. Martin Mostert there, number 18. Come on for Armand Dubrier. 4 minutes left. What do you do if you're Yanni Briert? Do you move it? Do you try and move that ball? Do you launch it into penalty distance? I'm sure he'll call up Hendrik Tritter. Ask him to find a long, long touch. And Hendrik obliges. And that's sensible captaincy by Transvaal. They've only got to get into that half, exert pressure and hope for a penalty. And remember, if it was 12-all, we would have extra time. 10 minutes, we'd have extra time. Sloppy pass by Garthright. Bronkhorst has taken it away. They've got a short side. And Britt will keep it alive here. Pina digging. And believe me, this is a very hard game indeed. Bronkhorst kicks ahead. Garthright is in there. Pina is over the advantage line, made it available, and they've lost it. And now the chase is on. Peter Hendricks, this man can run. He is quick. He's been late tackled. Referee says no. Langeberg's in. Now Theo Oosthuizen, there's our man of the match. There's buckets of wine coming to him. Was he the man who gave the penalty away? That's the question. He's given Hendrik Tritter a chance to level the scores with 2 minutes to go. Desperate defense by Eastern Province. Well, we talked earlier about Henny Leroux having the most important kick of his life. Well, perhaps you can say the same for Hendrik Tritter. Has the advantage of having an extra 10 meters on perhaps any kicker in the country. See on the board, 1 minute left. And he has pulled it to the left. And there is a dejected man. 1 minute left on the clock. Eastern Province will be trying to settle things down, get it out of their own territory, and that's what Michael du Plessis has done. Now, very important for EP to come up in a line here. Small looks to run, and they've done it. Garthright away up the short side. And there's Toby Oosthuizen again, doing what he's done all day. Claiming that loose ball. Now watch this long kick. Michael du Plessis playing it exactly as he should. What do you do if you're Hendrik Tritter here? You have to try. Danny Breert is there. Bronkhorst is there. Here goes Peter Hendricks. Desperation stuff here by Transvaal. Sig Himan is there again. Keep it going forward. Time is up on the board. 12 points to 9. Eastern Province ahead. And believe me, there are forwards running all over the place to cover areas of the pitch. Eastern Province have run themselves into exhaustion. Transvaal looking for quick dropouts now. This is desperation stakes. Pienaar's there. Inside, Van der Merwe's there. Good support. Transvaal must run it. Castleman goes. And here goes Hugo van Aas. And Harry Roberts, unfortunately, just couldn't hold that pass. Referee playing on. He's got Jacques du Plessis on the outside. And Jacques du Plessis must just get it into touch. And Sig Himan knew it. There goes the final whistle. 12 points to 9. Eastern Province have won the Yardley Gold Cup for the first time. They've won 25,000 rand, they've won the cup, no extra money, no tries scored. But believe me, we've had a pulsating final here today. Toby Oosthuizen, man of the match. Many, many other candidates. Every one of the Eastern Province players a hero, and Sig Himan there. And towards the end, how important Sig Himan, Michael du Plessis, the old heads, the experienced players, kept the play in the Transvaal half. Transvaal will be disappointed, certainly. They had a chance to level the scores with a late penalty. We had a game that was spoiled by the new line-out interpretations. Made it scrappy, but the players rose above it. And we're going to see Mr. Ian Gordon, a very friendly Scotsman, present the trophy. So Frans Erasmus, Dumkrach as he's known, one of the most popular players in South African rugby, will receive the trophy. And the Transvaal side, very sportingly, staying there to applaud the winners. And there's Ian Gordon, a Scotsman, what a great supporter of rugby he is, giving the trophy to Frans Erasmus. And they make each other look tall, don't they? Well, there we are, Yardley Gold Cup winners, brought to you by Mnet. Eastern Province, what a lovely picture, what a lovely night of rugby. Second Transvaal, third Free State, and last but not least, Natal. We hope you've enjoyed it. We look forward to seeing you next week at the trendy Transvaal Free State. Good night from Ellis Park.
The 1991 Yardley Gold Cup was brought to you by